Today I'm gonna see if I can survive an entire day with only eating free samples. We started our journey at Panda Express.
Oh, you guys aren't doing samples?
What?
Bruh. Okay, no worries.
But unfortunately, things did not go as planned. We decided to head to Chipotle.
Can I have a little sample of the steak?
They only gave me one piece.
You're gonna be starving.
Dude, we have to go somewhere else. I'm gonna be so hungry all day. We made our way over to Sample Heaven, Costco. They gave us chili, taquitos, tea, and so many other foods. This was literally the best stop ever. I even got a little workout in, and they had some protein for me. We may actually be able to survive this challenge. After we absolutely pigged out at Costco, the next move was obvious.
Time for some dessert.
So we went to Yogurtland, and they said,
Wait, so a little sample here. We don't have to look at it. I'm so sorry, bro.
well, I guess strawberry water is a good dessert. I can't believe I got away with this. Every restaurant has rules posted outside stating no shoes, no shirt, no service. So today I'm gonna put that to the test. I started with no shoes and wanted to see if this restaurant would give me service. And they totally did. Now it's time for the real challenge. No shirt, but still get service. So I did the obvious. I hired a professional body paint artist to make it look like I was wearing a shirt, but I'm actually not. Let's see if this works.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Can we please have a table for two?
Of course, come please.
Perfect, thank you.
So far, so good. I ate at the restaurant and nobody noticed I was shirtless. Well, except for that one guy. What happens when you bring a pony inside a pet-friendly hotel?
I was just wondering if I could get a room for tonight.
What was that? Like a donkey?
No, it's my dog. No?
Unfortunately, they denied Pony, but that wasn't gonna stop me. So we went to the next pet-friendly hotel.
Hi there. I was just wondering if we could get a room for tonight. We saw you guys were pet friendly, so.
For how many nights?
Just one night.
It was working. Pony was so excited. Until this.
So that means that she wouldn't be allowed? Oh, Tula.
Pony was crushed. So I had to give her a cookie to keep her spirits high and positive for our next hotel. We went in confidently and asked.
Do we have a room for tonight?
Unfortunately, they said no too.
Oh.
But then the manager met us outside and wanted to take photos with Pony. But I told him only if he gives us a room. And it actually worked.
Let's go.
So apparently it's impossible to draw this shape. It's actually scientifically proven that this is the only shape in the entire world that is impossible to draw. So I had to try this myself. The only rule is that you cannot lift up your marker.
Bruh.
I was losing hope that I could figure this out on my own. So I had to bring in some backup. Luckily, all my friends have an IQ of 1, so altogether we have 5.
Bruh.
Just like it's impossible to draw this shape, it's impossible to hit the like and subscribe button at the same time. Whoever can draw this shape also wins $1,000. Shutters tried.
How do you mess that up? Bruh.
Annie tried.
You guys are terrible at it.
Tori tried. And finally,
Guys, I got it!
what happens when you leave a car covered in money in public? I have no idea, but today we're gonna figure it out. We started by covering my Tesla in dollar bills one by one. This was taking way too long. After 4 hours, it was finally time to place the last dollar bill. Now it's time to see how people react. But there was just one problem. We still had to drive the car into public. We could risk losing all the money on the way there. So this left us with no choice but to send it.
Bruh.
Everyone was staring. I knew that once we got to the spot, it would be absolute craziness. We parked and instantly people started taking money. We were losing dollar bills by the second. The car was getting swarmed. Even a kid took some. It was time to move to our next location. This spot was even crazier. The car went from being completely covered to almost empty within seconds until the security guard rolled up. Luckily, I was able to bribe him with some of the $1 bills. Hundreds of people had taken money off this car, and before I knew it, all the money was gone. Today, I'm gonna find out if a candle really does burn for 40 hours. This one started off easy. I mean, after all, I just had to light the candle and wait. Little did I know, after a few hours went by, I started to bond with the candle. His name is Jimmy. Yes, I named him. In order to pass the time, we started doing some bonding activities, like making eggs, painting pictures of each other, and just spending quality time together. After a long day, I decided it was nap time. And after we woke up, we got ready for dinner at my favorite restaurant. But then, the following day came. I knew Jimmy's time wasn't much longer on this earth. The label said he only burns for 40 hours. It started to hit me. I was going to lose my best friend. His flame was looking faint, and that's when I heard it. Jimmy burned for over 50 hours. So I guess candles really do burn for that long. How many free things can I get on my birthday? First stop, Dunkin' Donuts.
Since it's my birthday, can I get a free donut?
Sure.
This is awesome.
Whatever I get for free, I will be giving back to the community. Up next, I headed to Starbucks.
Today is my birthday. Could I get a free drink?
Totally.
I was getting birthday wishes all day. Now on to our next location. I went over to Chipotle and they gave me free chips and guac. And even Domino's gave me a free pizza. And just when I thought I couldn't get any more free stuff,
Bro, what if?
Should I ask?
You have to.
I saw a Lamborghini.
It's my birthday. Can I take a ride in your Lamborghini? Sure.
No way it actually worked. So today I was in the bathroom and I went to wash my hands. I began to wash them aggressively because they felt super nasty. And now they were super soaking wet. So I went to dry them and saw this. This made no sense to me. Who would do such a thing? I looked in the trash to see if I could find something to dry my hands with, but there was nothing. I was extremely frustrated, but then thought, could I be getting pranked? I instantly started looking around the bathroom for hidden cameras and found a very angry old man. Once again, so sorry about that, sir. But this wasn't going to stop me from getting my hands dry. I had an idea. The Flappy Bird technique. Still wet. But then it hit me. I instantly started drying my hands in my beautiful hair. With my rapid movement strategy, it totally worked. My hands were dry. So I was scrolling on my phone and saw all my friends were doing such cool stuff over the weekend. Like traveling, partying, driving supercars, and even meeting their favorite YouTubers.
Missing out on everything.
My problem? I don't have friends. I didn't get a single text this weekend, and I was bored out of my mind. I knew what I had to do. Make everybody jealous. So I rented a Hollywood movie set to fool people into thinking I was taking a private jet across the world.
All right, bro, get off me. You got the
Then I set up a green screen so I could convince people that I landed in Paris.
Just made it to Paris, guys. Yeah.
My plan was totally working. Everyone was believing I was cool. This was the best day ever. Even my dad called me.
Hey, Dad.
Are you in Paris?
Yeah, I just got here. It's incredible.
That's funny because your location says you're home.
And just like that, my plan fell apart. My phone started blowing up. Everyone knew I was a fraud. What I learned? I will never be cool.
Chocolate syrup.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary.
Wow, you don't know how much you've given me.
For $100, can I have your dog for 24 hours?
It's not my dog.
Anybody for $100, can I have their dog for 24 hours? No? Excuse me? For $500, can I have your dog for 24 hours?
For $500?
Yeah, for $500.
Sure.
Really? Okay, well, I'll take the leash then. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you in 24 hours.
Good luck.
Sounds good? Yo, we actually got the dog. Let's go. We're gonna be matching. Good night, buddy. We'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, he's all yours again. And as promised, here's your $500.
Did he behave?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. All right, I'll see you later. Trying not to cry. I'm gonna miss him.
This is a Starbucks, and around the corner is another Starbucks. Today, my goal is simple: to start some beef.
Hi there. Could I just have something really fun?
Starbucks A was taking this serious. They clearly didn't want to lose this battle. After patiently waiting, whatever they made me was definitely not on the menu. But let's see what Starbucks B has to say about that.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I was at another Starbucks down the street, and they told me that they can make a way better fun drink than you guys.
I got a bone to pick with that.
Yes, you do.
The beef has begun.
So you think that you can top them?
Oh, I know it.
Starbucks B had some beautiful color to it. Some might say the perfect shade of pink. But Starbucks A had quite the visual appeal. There can only be one winner. And I'm gonna have to go with Starbucks B.
Perfect. So there's a bunch of secret Disneyland myths, and today we're gonna bust all of them.
There is a myth that Disneyland has special air vents that smell like desserts in order to make people hungry and buy their food. So we sniffed around and found this.
Dude, this literally smells like cotton candy.
Myth confirmed. There is a myth that Disney has a basketball court inside Matterhorn Mountain. So I found an employee and had to ask.
Is that true?
That is true.
Really? There's actually one in there?
The next myth is that if you give a Disneyland employee a churro, they'll let you cut the line.
If I give you this churro, can I cut to the front of this line?
I'm sorry, I can't, man.
No? Okay, well, myth busted, but at least I got a churro. Whoa. Oh!
am going to create the ultimate drink by mixing together 25 different sodas. So I gathered all the most popular drinks in the world and began mixing. I was off to a rough start, but nothing was gonna stop me. I am more focused than ever. I kept mixing and mixing and mixing, and the number of drinks kept going up. Like this video if you've had any of these sodas. I was so close to being done, and finally the drink of a lifetime was complete. Now that all the sodas are mixed, it's time to taste it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, yo, this is amazing. Today, I am going to the worst rated restaurant in my city. My goal is to leave a 5-star review for this 1-star restaurant. But the only rule is, I can't lie. Seeing the 1-star reviews online or the police helicopter circling the building, it was safe to say I think this might be my hardest challenge yet. Walking in, I thought this place didn't look so bad. They even had a chair to hold the door for new customers. Oh, how polite. I was then seated and asked for a Coke, but they brought me a water. However, Coke is unhealthy, so they were just looking out for me. 1 star. It was now time for some food. They had pizza, sushi, roast chicken, but I decided to go with a simple meal. My utensils didn't really work, but I guess eating with my hands is more fun.
This tastes exactly like my lunch from school. Definitely a star.
And finally, I went to the bathroom, and it was decorated with fine art all over the walls, which gives this place total character and charm. So, star. Time to get out of here. The best star of them all was meeting all my fans. How many balloons does it take to make an iPhone float? Well, I guess more than 1. 3? No. 6? No. 10? Not even close. Maybe 15 will do the job. 15 balloons. Boy, I was wrong. At this point, I was unsure if this was even possible. I increased the amounts of balloons by increments of 5. 25. This has to work. Oh, 30 balloons. Oh my gosh. I was determined to find out how many balloons this would take. 35 balloons. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Wait. Oh no, it's going down.
50 balloons. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Yo, it's working. Let's go. Oh my God. Today I am going to find out how many strokes it takes to finish a piece of chalk. I have committed myself to finding the answers to useless information that nobody wants to know. You're welcome. I knew this was going to take all day, possibly all night, but that's okay. I have nothing else to do. I chalked, and even chalked some more. I was so determined to get you guys this answer that I even ran out of room on my chalkboard and started chalking my door, my Xbox, and even my car, just to find out it takes exactly 11,382. Today I am building the world's largest pizza. Eric invited me to help him break the previous world record for the world's largest pizza, which was 114 feet. And I'm gonna figure out how many slices of pizza it's gonna take to beat that record. This was gonna be a piece of cake. Or should I say, pizza. We started by putting thousands of slabs of dough together, adding the cheese, pepperoni, and buckets of red sauce on the entire thing. But after 15 hours of non-stop work and pizza making, I found out it took 82,352. I had the worst birthday ever. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to rent out an entire theme park for my birthday. So the first thing I did was call Disneyland to see how much it would cost to rent the park for the entire day.
That will be $8 million.
That wasn't happening. I did the next logical thing and tried to get a regular ticket, but everything was sold out. So I then did the next logical thing, which was calling up one of my friends who owns the theme park and begging him. And we got the yes. I invited all my friends and told them the great news about how much fun we were gonna have. As soon as I got to the amusement park, I couldn't believe my eyes. This place was huge. My friends had to be here any second. So I waited and still nobody showed up. I don't think anybody's coming, but I wasn't gonna let that ruin my day. So I went inside and went on every single ride and played every single game there. I was exhausted from my day at the theme park, so I decided to go back home. I was a bit sad that my friends didn't show up, but then I got to the Airbnb and saw this. They all surprised me with my favorite cake. This ended up being the best birthday ever. Instead of me thinking, today I'm gonna figure out how many licks it takes to finish a jawbreaker. Honestly, this took me weeks to work on. My tongue feels like it's about to fall off, but I wasn't going to give up. I've already found out the answers to some of the most commonly asked questions a human had, like how many tablespoons it takes to fill a bathtub, how many Doritos it takes to fill a bathtub, and how many licks it takes to finish a lollipop. There is no way the Jawbreaker is gonna defeat me. And after putting my tongue through absolute torture, it took me exactly
56,302.
Recently, I sold my Tesla, and I was so excited because I got paid in all cash. But after looking at the money long and hard, I started to realize it doesn't look very real. I was losing all hope. But that's when I remembered a trick to see if money is actually real or not.
This is a real $100 bill, and this is $100 I got for selling my Tesla.
I got a toothpick and tried to put it under the blue part of the $100 bill.
Let me try another one. Okay. Oh, no. And now time to try the 100% real bill.
And for the moment of truth,
Oh my gosh, it's working! Oh no, it worked! That means all this money's fake!
today I am going to find out how many strokes it takes to finish a Sharpie. This may sound crazy, but the internet says a Sharpie will literally never run out. I beg to differ. I took this Sharpie everywhere I went, and I mean everywhere. I was honestly starting to believe that the internet may actually be right. For the last few weeks, I've spent a lot of alone time with the Sharpie, and honestly, I think I'm gonna miss him. Because I found out it takes exactly
2,386!
Today I'm gonna figure out how many licks it takes to finish a lollipop. Ever since I was a kid, I wondered what this answer would be. So I got right to work. This started easy and actually quite enjoyable. But after a few hours, my tongue was in extreme pain. But I wasn't giving up. This took me weeks and some of the most extreme mental willpower and determination. I licked, and even licked some more. To find out, it takes exactly
47,302!